Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wait What? I am being joined today by Leo Levinston,
Mm-hmm.
a comic up and coming in the scene. How you doing today, Leo?
I'm doing well. How about you, Ruben?
Pretty
Thanks
good,
for
man.
having me on.
Yeah, but thank you for coming on.
Mm.
And on this cold day.
Yeah, it's cold as hell.
Yeah, well, yeah, we just, get started. I know we got the casual videos playing on right now. It's a
Mm.
mixture of stuff. Sometimes I guess we might need the sound from, but some of them are cool. And then, sí, acá,
I
that's
like
pretty
that
cool.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to do that.
yeah. So, tell me about yourself, Leo. What makes you you? Like, what's the origin
Um,
story?
I guess I would start with my birth.
Yeah,
I
all right.
came out of my mother in the year 2002, year of our
Man,
Lord.
yeah.
So that makes me 23 years old. I'm
Yo.
from LaGrange, Illinois, originally. Although I like to call it the Grange because it's not very diverse.
That's good. So you're younger than 9/11.
I am.
Yeah.
I was thinking about a joke about that because, so I was born May of 2002,
Hmm.
which means like you rewind the clock, my mother and father, I was conceived around, August. August of September 1.
Yeah.
So just knowing that actually I was talking to my mom about this and she had kind of a stressful pregnancy with me just
Hmm.
because of everything that was going on.
No.
It would be a little different if like I was conceived after, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like those June and July babies of 2002,
Yeah.
a little wacky.
That makes sense. But it's funny, like if you find out you were conceived in October, it's like, or just a little after that, it's like, did the attack get you guys going?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's like what was going on
yeah,
there?
like. But how were you like growing up, high school wise, or just, or
I
where
would
do you feel comfortable starting
I
off?
would say I mean, I was more of a quiet, kind of shy kid growing up. Kind of into sports a lot. Played like basketball and then volleyball growing up. And I would say I've sort of been coming out a little bit more, not out of the closet, like so to speak, but like,
Yeah, out of your
coming out of my
comfort zone.
shell
Yeah.
to do comedy more. Like I got into this somewhat recently. Like I started doing stand up like probably like last October, so
Hmm.
October 2024 or 2025 rather. Just because like I always thought I had a good sense of humor and I was just feeling a little brave
Yeah.
and I wanted to try it. Like it seemed like a cool
Yeah.
hobby and since then I can't stop. Like I feel like
What was the tipping point of like to being like I'm going?
ooh,
Like was it something in particular that got you like that's it, I'm gonna do it, or was it something that you're like just had the idea, not just done?
I feel like I always had that kind of drive in me to keep at it, but I remember after like a few open mics in particular where I did well, like the first like one or two mics where I thought I had some good laughs and I felt more comfortable up there. I was kind of hooked.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about you, but after you kind of do like a open mic or you like for you do a show. I haven't done any shows yet,
Yeah.
but like after you
Hey.
do a show or like you have like sort of like some adrenaline going, you feel great about it. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that's almost like like a rush. Like
Yeah.
you want to chase that.
I haven't
So.
talked on it here, but I'm fairly new as well.
Hmm.
My I started in June, and my first show was in September.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was the second part of a show. I was the second one in the showcase, and Hondo was first. I don't know if you
Oh
remember Hondo
yeah.
from
Yeah. I know
36
Hondo.
Chambers. He was first before me, obviously. He opened for us, and I went to the bathroom, and I gotta reiterate, I wasn't drunk, but the nerves hit me so hard that I threw up.
Jeez.
I was just in the bathroom, and I know his set. We kind of put our sets together like at the same time. So just hearing one of his punchlines is like, yeah, he's almost at the end. You got like a minute or two till you're
Yeah.
next,
Uh huh.
and it just
Yeah.
like
You get those
came
nerves
up,
going.
yeah.
Yeah.
And but
So
once
you threw
I
it before your set,
yeah,
and then you went on.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because
Wow.
I felt it, and I'm like, and I had that thought like, should I just swallow it? But then I'm like, you know what? I think it makes sense to let it out now
Uh huh.
than later. Last thing I want to do is be up there when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
but then that adrenaline afterwards, like I don't remember walking off.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you
like
remember how well you did? Like, did you get like laughs and stuff? Do you
yeah,
remember like what bits you did?
yeah, yeah. I did kind of the set I'm running now,
Hmm.
and I guess the one joke that I was kind of like really iffy about is this dead porn star one I have. Like how I was watching porn, and like I noticed that the comment, like the video has like 50 comments on it. And I'm like, no porn video deserves 50
Right,
comments.
right.
So I clicked on it only to find out that like the porn star passed away.
Hmm.
And like the comments were like, oh, gone too soon. Like
Yeah,
rest in peace to the throat goat.
yeah. Just like
Yeah.
how an artist dies,
Yeah.
their work becomes more popular and prevalent,
Yeah.
similar to adult film stars. No.
Yeah, and then like, but then it goes on to the sense of like this how deranged the internet is, because people were saying like, oh, like, she's blowing angels in heaven now, and like she's getting her
Yeah.
whole fills, and I'm like, why would she go to heaven and start working immediately?
Exactly.
Like, but hey, when you love what you do, is it work?
Yeah.
So that was the one that I was really proud of,
Did
and
you have an angle like, did she even go to heaven? Did she?
yes, yes, and let me tell you, it was not the angle to take.
Really?
Yeah, I remember testing it out at some mics and just utter silence and just getting the like
Man.
that sigh of like and I'm like, yeah, because that was the original angle. I'm like, come on, guys,
Yeah.
she didn't make it to heaven,
Uh-huh.
but that's what's cool about the joke. Have you had that yet, where you have a joke that you want to take a certain
Um,
way and it evolves into something else?
well, I feel like I definitely try to work things out on stage.
Hmm.
Like, I don't like sit down and write a ton, although maybe that's a habit I should get into more. But I feel like once you get up there and you figure out like what punchlines work, what like language works better, you'll definitely adjust your jokes. But I'm trying to think if there's like a like total like switch in a joke. There are bits that I've felt really good about, and then I tried them out like once or twice, and I was like, no, this isn't it. I don't like this
Yeah.
bit. And maybe I shouldn't get discouraged like that. Um, but yeah, like there's this one where I wanted to talk about like a friend giving like directions, and they weren't being very like specific. And so I was like, they were like, oh, you just take a turn up here eventually, and like, well, that's not very helpful.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of streets up here, and there's a lot of turns to make. And then they're like, well, at the not at this light, and well, that isn't very helpful either.
Yeah.
Do you want to just tell me all the streets that it's not? Like, you're
Yeah,
gonna play
yeah,
Duck Goose with every side street,
yeah. And just be
and
like,
then
not this one, this one, not.
yeah,
It's actually this one.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
you
this
just
one.
do a hard turn.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, I think that there are definitely bits where I probably could experiment with them more, but um, maybe I'm just distracted and I want to try other ones. Like,
Hmm.
I feel like I'm at the point where I'm just trying to see what works, and like not every bit needs to be perfect.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, I don't know about you, but do you have like if Booker is like, hey, like we're gonna give you like 10 minutes on this show.
Hmm.
Like, you're gonna do a guest spot or something. We're gonna give you 10 minutes. Do you have like a 10 minutes that's like your go-to?
Yes. Ideally, I have a callback joke.
Mm-hmm.
I think I try to have it all flow together, but if I get the less time I get to do, I'll take out that joke.
Uh-huh.
Because what I like about that joke is the space in between, because that's the first, and I close with it.
Yeah. Like, it all
So
flows together and you call
yeah,
back, right?
so I feel like if you give me 5 minutes, I'm not gonna give it the time that it kind of needs to, like, for you to kind of forget that I
Right.
put that in the back of your mind.
Yeah, I like that.
And so that, and then I just yeah, just trying to have it flow together. So I think it's what I do is like I think it's weird. Like it's one of those like I could just the set is like the three like five main chords, and I'm like I could just take these three out, these two out,
Hmm.
and keep that for five, or add or switch around things that I feel like are interchangeable.
Yeah, like you can adjust it based on the time or
Yeah,
whatever. Or do you ever like get in the middle of a bit and you're like, oh, well, this part isn't working. I'm gonna like speed run through that and like
yeah,
I'm gonna adjust it a little bit. Like, I feel like that's a skill that a lot of people need to have, or comedians need
Yeah,
to have.
because even with that, because I'm still learning timing also.
Hmm.
Like I'm terrible at like how long is 5 minutes without me looking at an actual timer.
Yeah.
And I for the callback at the end, I had started another Joker when I got lit, and I'm like I gotta speed run through this thing
Yeah.
because I need that time for that closer, and I'm not trying to run my time like. I'm too new at this too to be just being like, well, I'm gonna do another minute just to get this
Yeah,
part.
I feel the same way. And even like, you know, more like seasoned comedians, like at open mics, it's like a bad look.
Yeah.
Like, because other people are trying to do their stuff, and just yeah, I don't know.
What open mics have you gone to?
I would say the one I started at and the one I do probably most frequently is Comedyplex.
Hmm.
Although that one, it's like a great venue and all that, but you only get 3 minutes.
Oh,
So
okay.
that one's like a little tougher, and a lot of people say that they'll use that one just to like kind of, polish off like smaller bits.
Hmm.
But some other ones that I really like are Babs. I don't know if you've done that one in
Uh,
Forest Park. That one's pretty well run. I really like the owner, Emily. I've also done, actually, last time I did the Beacon Pub, which is like, I don't know if you know Paris Radcliffe,
no, I
or
don't.
Conflict, but it's more of like just, like mostly just comedians.
Hmm.
But last night it was only like four, like five, maybe five or six of us. And so we got like 8 minutes.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's like one of those mics where you just trying to try out shit, and there's not really like a big audience, and you're not gonna get like the whole like stage and stuff, but
Yeah.
it's just a nice chill mic, and sometimes those are the ones I like because there's not a lot of pressure and there's no real stakes, so you're just trying to like
Yeah, it's just
make
kind of.
comedians laugh. I feel like if you can make other comedians laugh or get them really engaged,
Yeah.
then that's a good sign.
Yeah, you have something.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's you have something worth building off of.
Hmm.
Um, I one mic I would recommend is Last Call. It's on
Oh yeah, I've heard
Thursdays
of that one.
with
Yeah.
Monchi. Like they kind of have like Monchi and Val. They hosted it, and they have like a stage and a decent amount of people come through.
Hmm.
So it kind of gives you kind of like a show feel of
Yeah.
it. So it just kind of get like the emotions out of that too.
Where's that one at? That one's like,
Like
nice.
Pulaski and like Milwaukee.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
more north.
Yeah, I'm terrible with like actual like neighborhoods.
Yeah, the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I'm like you say the streets, but like I know Milwaukee, but I have trouble like placing that.
Yeah, see,
Like I'm better with the neighborhoods.
yeah, you could have told me the neighborhood and I'd be like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just know this.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible with like actual neighborhoods and stuff. You
Mhm.
could be like Forest Park. I'm like, I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
You tell me two streets. I'm like, I know exactly where that is.
Yeah.
Like, I just came from
Yeah,
there.
like the
Like,
grid. Have you memorized like the whole like
yeah,
level of streets? Yeah, I need
yeah.
to do that because like I'm more from the suburbs, so like I'm more familiar with like the west suburbs and all
Mm.
that. But um, yeah, I want to do more mics like downtown because like I feel like that's where the real like people go.
Yeah,
The real
it's
clubs.
also you notice that like there's a different like variations of just comedy or just kind of different people you could just interact with
Hmm.
because I started at 36 Chambers
Yeah, yeah.
and once I went to Last Call that's when I realized like oh man there's way more people like and
Hmm.
then you go to other mics and you just realize like oh man there's like these pockets of worlds you know what I mean and there were
Yeah.
people that don't like not that they don't want to it's just they don't they don't find worth like going the distance or anything and it's just cool to be like oh man dude, this is someone that I've met.
Yeah, like there are people that I met like early on in comedy. Like I mean, even you, like we met like probably like what like a couple months ago,
Yeah,
and like then we sort of saw each other a little bit and reconnected. So if
yeah.
you go to a bunch of these different mics, then you'll kind of like expand your network a little bit, and that's what
Yeah,
I like
and
to
then
do.
it's just cool to see what other people are like, what other comedy scene is thinking, and it's like, oh yeah. Because sometimes I'm not sure like what your mindset is when you're at a mic, but like when I'm like, not that when someone's up there, I try to see if I could get to their punchline before them to
Yeah.
see and if they really take it somewhere I didn't expect, like I'm proud of anyone that can go up there. But the
Mhm.
second I hear like they took it like another turn, I'm like, that was awesome. I
Mhm.
did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Like, But
Like, I feel like I'm not like, before I did stand up, I wasn't like super into like watching specials and stuff.
hmm,
So if I can like really like be engaged with a comic, like I really enjoy that.
yeah,
And like, although on the other hand, like I understand people are just like starting off or they're
yeah,
trying new stuff. Sometimes it's hard to like, really be engaged or,
yeah,
not go on your phone. But when I go to mics, I really, I want to like be supportive of people and
yeah,
like support the venues and stuff.
yeah.
Because it's just, it's like a nice community and um, like I just try to be nice to people overall because you never know who might be looking to book people or who
Yeah.
can like give you a tip here and there. So yeah, when I go to mics, I'm overall trying to have a positive experience and
Hmm.
not like make fun of people and all that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's I don't even think I've experienced that yet, or just
Mhm.
anyone like everyone's. Yeah, it's a good community.
Yeah.
If you go out, try your things, as long as you're not an asshole, no one will be an asshole to you.
Hmm. How do you
But
feel like your life has changed at all since comedy? Like, do you feel like you're like a different person almost? Do you feel like you're like you almost like have like a public persona now, or like how do you
uh,
feel about that?
full transparency, I think it's given me more like I guess the word I'm trying to. I don't want to use this one because it sounds so too deep, but like more purpose.
Hmm.
Cause my like I said, I just started, but even then, before that, I wasn't doing much. Like it was literally like just work, just hanging out meaninglessly, drinking,
Yeah.
work, and then just that, and then uh, I knocked out drinking for a bit because I was just it was bad. I was like I wasn't like too crazy, but the fact I was drinking like a 12 pack a day, I was like, you know what? I don't need this. Like that's
Uh-huh.
insane. And so I started hitting the gym for a bit, and then that kind of got me in a better routine. And then I was told about like when Obi was starting his mic,
Uh-huh.
my friend told me like you should check it out, and I'm like, you know what? Why not?
Yeah.
Like, and then that kind of made me more consistent with that. Just gave me more of a routine of just being like drinking and sleeping.
Yeah.
So that kind of gave me more just being out there, like, cause I was always a big fan of comedy.
Hmm.
Like I watched specials since I was like 12, I think. I'm 32 now.
Okay.
So I just been watching them out since like Dane Cook was first coming out, Carlos Mencia, and just yeah, got into like sketch comedy and stuff like that.
You got a favorite? Like you like Key and Peele,
Yeah,
SNL?
group wise, I would say the Whitest Kids You Know.
I don't know
I
if I
don't know if
know.
you ever heard of them. They were kind of bigger in like in the 2000s. They made a movie called Miss March.
Oh, I think I've heard that, although
Yeah,
I don't know much about them.
yeah, it was great movie that no one paid attention to. It's
Hmm.
this guy, he's they're in high school, and this guy's the main character is practicing abstinence because his
Hmm.
brother had a crack baby, so he doesn't
Uh-huh.
want to, he thinks just having sex is going to result into that,
Yeah.
but he has like a hot girlfriend, and she tells him like prom night, I'm letting you know right now we're having sex.
Hmm.
So they're at a party, and then like he's like his friend's trying to get him drunk to like calm him down, but he falls down some stairs, and he's in a coma for like 4 years.
Damn.
Wakes up to find out that everyone left him except his friend, and his girlfriend at the time from high school became a Playboy playmate. So he
Damn.
wants to like go out and like talk to her and see like what happened.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's one of those like 2010 like raunchy comedies.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the Whitest Kids You Know.
Hmm.
And man, did you like you comedy based? Like, what are your favorites? Or
I mean, I was always a fan of Key and Peele. Um, I really like Eric Andre. I don't know
oh
if you
yeah,
like his show,
yeah,
but it's just an absurd level of humor that sometimes that in some ways it's like messed up, but
hmm.
in some ways it just like I don't know, it just resonates with
Yeah,
me in a weird way.
yeah,
But I've always been a fan of Jon Stewart. He's like a
mm.
little more like talk show political stuff, but I just admire his cleverness and how he can like make light of these like tough subjects.
Yeah,
And even nowadays I've started to follow him a little more. So I have like some like kind of strong political beliefs that um kind of like inform my comedy in some ways, but I was never into like just like pure stand up. I
hmm,
mean, as a kid, I watched, I don't know if you know the name Brian Regan.
Yeah.
or Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah.
Like those are like kind of really like good clean comics
Yeah.
that I sort of grew up on a little bit. And I've always been into like sketch comedy and a little bit of SNL, although I feel like it hasn't been as good as of late.
Mhm.
And I feel like I've always had like a little bit of a sense of humor, like more dry humor.
Yeah.
In some ways, like I'll joke about something to a coworker, or I'll say something like really like absurd, and they don't know I'm joking, and that's some part of the humor of it.
It just
So like I would always have these like random bits with like coworkers or like friends with like playing sports or something,
yeah.
and but I feel like stand up is like, and like people always say it's like so difficult, but it really is like just you and a mic, and you're trying to get like strangers to laugh,
Yeah.
which I that's a part I love about it. It's like a creative outlet for me, and like you said, it's like it's almost like fulfilling. Like it gives you like a purpose,
Yeah.
like to write a joke so good, or just to like write something so clever, come up with something like really witty to make just random people laugh.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that part about it.
And that's awesome too, in the sense of, like you said, the randomness of, like, you don't know me, but I was able to tickle that part of your brain.
Yeah.
Like, I did that,
Yeah.
and yeah, and it's yeah, the work you put into that to be able to do that is it's fucking awesome.
Hmm.
Like, I think you ever hear that thing about like how I think I've said this before too on this. It's always like a comedic actor can do a serious role, but a serious actor can't do a comedic role.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and I think that's because, yeah, comedy's harder.
You think?
Yeah.
It's yeah, no bias in any way.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
But no, I think it is true. Like in some way, like it's it's such like a weird like instinctual thing to like have a sense of humor to laugh, that if you're trying to do it and it doesn't work, then it's like it's so weird and so cringy.
Yeah.
But like in the other way, in on the other hand, if you can like tickle someone's brain, it's
Yeah.
really satisfying. The payoff is like really fun.
Yeah.
Really,
Like,
really
it's
cool.
and then this is why we do this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So what is like your, do you have like like an end goal? Like do you see, where do you see yourself in, I know this is like a typical question, but like
Yeah.
where do you see yourself like in a year, 3 or 5 from now? Do you have any goals
I
like that?
I I have a 3-year goal, and that's it for me, is to at least start getting booked outside the city.
Oh, okay.
So, like, in 3 years, I would want to, like, obviously not constantly, but at least I
Hmm.
would want to see that someone outside the city is like, hey, come out here.
Hmm.
And we got you on this and that, like, and hopefully, this can kind of pick up too, where I could create a platform to have put eyes on people that are also kind of starting, just kind of
Yeah.
see, because sometimes I wish I could like produce a show or just
Hmm.
kind of have that knowledge. I know I can, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know the way about it, and I don't know if I have like the following to even have people come out.
Hmm.
Because I could probably book a show now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be five people audience in just the comics,
Yeah.
But I would like to be able to gather an audience for people and be like, hey, check these guys out. Check
Hmm.
these comics out. And just because I would like to be able to do that for people.
Yeah.
The times that they've done that for me, give it back. And that's what I have in mind. I don't have like specific, like, I don't know what's gonna happen in 3 years.
Hmm.
Like, if I'm still just kind of open mics with like, gigs here and there, I don't want to say I would quit, but it's one of those I probably start thinking of, like, either doubling down or yeah, maybe stopping. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
How about you? What are some goals?
Yeah, it's hard for me to think of like anything specific, but I would like to be like, booking gigs like more consistently, and um, yeah, like you said, like maybe travel outside the state a little bit or outside the city.
Yeah,
Like that'd be really cool to go to like a club in like Michigan or something, or
yeah,
Indiana. Like I hear about people, doing it all the time, going to Indiana, like Northwest Indiana. Um, I don't know if that's like a career for me. Like obviously that like it's something I enjoy and stuff, but I don't know if I could like quit my day job for that.
Yeah.
But like it'd be cool to like be like a paid comedian.
Yeah.
And like another thing that I'm sort of trying to get into, I haven't really taken much action on this, but it's just something I want to do is doing like, more corporate events, like private events,
Mm.
like, company is holding like an event. I, do a set for them. I'll write my own jokes for it
Yeah.
and get paid like a decent amount of money for it. So that's like something that really interests me right now. I think at this point I'm just trying to like get my name out there a little more
Mm.
and just work on my craft more.
Mm.
Like I'm still very new to this, and it shocks me when people say something along the lines of like, "Oh, well, the first like 2 years, the first like 3 years, like you're not gonna be good."
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm already sort of getting better and better, and I'm like, do I really gotta wait that long to be good?
I think sometimes I there's some like for me like for when I first started because I did an open mic 3 years prior in 2022.
Okay.
That was I just did an open mic once, and I felt when I did that it was very like even though it is we perform stand up like it was very performative, and I
Hmm.
felt like this is not a genuine me. And I
Yeah.
think once I tried 36 Chambers and like this rendition of starting, I kind of dropped that, and I felt like that helped out more in the sense of like, all right, like just kind of go and like drop the kind of trying to do stand up
Yeah.
and just do it.
It should be more natural,
Yeah.
Like you can't just come up there and like pretend to be someone. Like people are gonna see through that.
Yeah, and I think that's once you find the rhythm of that, it just kind of comes more. I think that's the first few like of starting off. If you're not as consistent, it's gonna be dropping that.
Hmm.
Once you drop that, then you kind of start feeling who you are on stage and what you can do with that, and just kind of change
Yeah.
it up more.
Do
Well,
you,
at least
f-
that's my experience with it.
yeah. Do you feel like you're still figuring that out? Because I feel like I
Um,
am too. Like I know I'm still new, but like
yeah,
I'm getting like more comfortable as I go up.
yeah.
Um, do you feel like you're still finding like your voice, or like
Yeah,
what's
for
it looking
sure.
now?
Yeah, and then I know I am because there's so many times I go up on just open mics and I'm thinking like, all right, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that, and then I go do try whatever I'm the set that I'm doing, come back and I'm like, I didn't do any of the things I said I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Like there's little jokes I want to throw in, just like if I'm watching a comic, kind of just piggyback off something they said. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna add, he Leo mentioned this. When I
Mhm.
go, I'm gonna say this to add to what he said.
Yeah.
Completely forget, come back down, and I'm just like, it went okay, but I still like, I guess to me it's like I'm still in that rush. Like
Mhm.
I'm still not like haven't gotten rid of it that I'm that more comfortable that I could just be
Mhm.
like, all right, well, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, like it's almost like a little nerving to me that like these like famous comedians can just go up there and kill it every time.
Yeah,
Like, did they ever have like an off night or something? Like, I know people say like everybody bombs,
yeah,
but when you're like being paid to do a show, and especially if you're like traveling or like doing it in front of a big audience, that's like almost nerving that they have to get up there and like they have to like be hitting their jokes. Like
yeah.
that's crazy.
And that's something that I feel um, like Medi said this once, and where he said like it's kind of hard to bomb because when you
Yeah.
really think about it, people want to come out and have a good time.
Yeah, especially when you're doing like paid shows and
Yeah,
stuff.
like no one was coming out to just watch you fail. So
Hmm.
for you to bomb, that means that people were just not feeling you at all.
Hmm.
And it's just kind of more in the consistent of like, or you know what, that or you didn't put in the work that you thought you did.
Hmm.
That these jokes aren't polished and they probably weren't ready for any of this.
Hmm. I don't understand. Is he buying the
Yeah, yeah.
PS5?
Then
So it's
yeah.
just the intention to like distract, like just
Yeah.
to get a laugh out of me a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it's just, uh I know we got random things going on here. She just did a couple flips, something like that. And um this would be the fourth episode that comes out. I still haven't gotten anyone distracted enough to be like get a bigger reaction. Like everyone's been great at the questions, and then at the end, I'm like, I didn't. This didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, but um, what are the other interests? Like, what's something that kind of like bleed like outside of comedy? What's something that's more you? Like, you're a sports guy, movie guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely a movie guy.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to watch more recently, but just with comedy, it takes up a lot of my time. But yeah, I'm really into movies, especially um, like I don't know if you could call them like mid-budget films, but movies like from like the 90s and like 2000s that are a little like lesser known maybe, but still have like kind of A-list actors
mm,
and really good writing and stuff. Like nowadays, it's a lot of um, like what do you call them, like franchises and
yeah,
like kind of big box movies. So I really like, I don't know if you know Good Will Hunting, but
yeah,
that's one of my favorite
yeah.
movies. Um,
Top five favorite movies in no particular order.
ooh, Good Will Hunting's definitely up there. Um, I've always loved Shawshank. Obviously, that's a classic. Um, Ocean's 11 is like one that's not like super like,
Yeah,
up there on the movie ranks thing,
yeah.
but
It's a good movie.
yeah,
It's a good movie.
it's a
I
great
enjoy it.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It-
love the like just the like music and the vibe of it.
yeah.
It's like a very like kind of chill vibe.
Yeah.
The dialogue is really like witty and it's almost like a little bit of a reflection of my humor because
Hmm.
it's a little more dry and um just kind of witty like that.
Hmm.
But I just love the cast. I love the plot.
12 is the worst one.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that good.
I
Yeah,
would say, even including all the oceans, I would put 12.
yeah. And 13 was good, but like they won't. They're not coming close to 11 in my opinion.
Oh, no.
Um, yeah, like I'll just watch. Like that's for me just a movie that you just drop the remote and you just watch from
Yeah.
whatever point. Like I've seen it like dozens, like probably a dozen times. Other than that, I really like A Few Good Men. It's like a kind of a legal drama with Tom Cruise.
No, I've never seen it. I know.
It has the famous scene with Jack Nicholson where he's like, "You can't handle the truth."
Yeah.
And it's just like really, really good dialogue, really interesting story. Um, what else? I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I really
One more.
like Captain Phillips.
Oh, okay.
It gets me. I cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gets me every time. I'm not ashamed to say it, but I'll cry like at a good movie. If a movie like grips me enough where I'm like emotional about it, I'll
Yeah.
cry.
Hey,
I
you
have no
deserve it,
shame
you
in
know?
that. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Have you ever watched Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Oh yeah. You know, I wasn't a huge fan of that.
Yeah.
I know that's pretty popular, especially because it's like more recent.
Yeah.
But it was a little like wonky, like a little wacky to me. The
Yeah.
plot, like it kind of got me in the beginning with the the drama between the family members and um, what was the thing there? Like the daughter was coming home with her like
Her girlfriend. Yeah.
But once they got into like the like weird kind of like I don't know what you call it, like multiverse thing.
Yeah, more like
That-
pulling information from other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I thought it was an interesting concept, but for some reason it didn't like resonate with me.
Hmm.
Are you a big fan of that one?
That's one of the movies that's actually made me cry.
Really?
Yeah, like that one. That one got me because that part where the guy's talking to like his wife through all like the dimensions where he's like, oh, like you don't think I'm a fighter? I just
Oh,
fight
yeah.
differently. I was like, I don't know, that just got me. And I was like, damn, man.
Yeah, who hurt you, Ruben?
Yeah,
Who
I
hurt
don't know.
you?
You know, I don't. At this point, I'm like, I don't know, but they're gonna find out.
Yeah, find out he's a fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, but you like more grounded stuff, right? I think that's. I feel.
Yeah, I would say like sure I like Marvel and like some sci-fi stuff, but I'm more into the like traditional dramas.
Yeah.
And I also like comedies, but if like I really just love a good like well written, well shot, a good plot, like
Yeah.
all that type of movie.
How do you feel about Gone Girl?
I haven't seen that one.
No, that's a good.
I heard
Ben
it's like
Affleck.
really good. Yeah, it's pretty long too, right?
Yeah.
It's like a few hours. In some ways that's like almost like a turn off for me.
Really?
Because like I want
Yeah.
I want to be able to watch a movie in one sitting.
Yeah.
And if I see like, oh, it's 90 minutes, it's like, damn,
Yeah.
that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Sure, can it be that good? Is it that good that you gotta
Yeah, this
sit for
one,
3 hours?
this one I feel like is good, and it's crazy because the author has 3 books, and they made all her 3 books into either 2 movies and a show,
Really?
and I feel like they're all decent stories that need to be told. And I'm gonna be that guy and say that the books were better,
Yeah,
but
they usually are.
the movies and shows do them justice. It's Gone Girl, Dark Places, and Sharp Objects.
Oh, yeah, I think
Yeah.
I've heard of one of those. Yeah.
Sharp Objects is on like HBO
Okay.
with Amy Amy Adams.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that one was decent, and if I had to rank them, it'd be like Gone Girl, Dark Places, and like Sharp Objects.
Hmm.
Just because the way she tells the stories is like different perspectives, and how when you see things kind of finally come together and line up,
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
yeah. I love like a good like kind of from different perspectives, or like they mess with the time and stuff. Like
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan is like famous for that. You know the movie Memento?
I was just about to bring it
Yeah.
up. I was literally about to just bring
That's
that
one
up.
of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's just such like a mind fuck movie.
Yeah.
That it's like, and when you can watch it like so many times and you'll pick up something new every time.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
That's such a great fucking movie.
Yeah, it's
like,
so underrated.
And then, it's funny. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it sometimes.
I know, yeah. It's not like it's definitely not one of his like most popular movies.
Mhm.
Like I get the Dark Knight. Dark Knight is like the best superhero movie.
Yeah.
As far as just cinematic value and all that. What do you think of Interstellar?
I haven't seen it.
That's like a peak male. Like,
Yeah, I was debating. That little breath was like, do I lie to him, or am I honest? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen it.
You know, a lot of people like praise that, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Just because, like, a majority of the movie is like Matthew McConaughey in space, or like in this like limbo weird like
Yeah.
like fourth dimension type place, and like I like it. It's a good movie, but it's not one of my favorites.
I've heard. Yeah, it's up there with the whole like male just like loving movie, but
Yeah.
like I haven't seen it myself.
Mhm.
It took me years to see Inception.
Yeah, that's another really good one. Not one of in my top favorites, but I really like that one. I like a lot of Leo DiCaprio too.
Great actor.
Yeah.
Have you seen his newest One Battle After Another?
Oh no! I want to see some of his newer stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've seen Killers of the Flower Moon yet. And that's the one I want to see. But I was always a big fan of Wolf of Wall Street.
You see, I barely watched that movie like a year or two. I don't know why I held off so long on it watching it, but I never was hanging out with some friends and they're like, yeah, they mentioned that McCabe seen it. Like, we're putting it on now.
Yeah.
Like, pull it up. It's $5 on YouTube. We're watching it now.
Yeah, that's like I watched it when I was probably like 12 or 13, and that's like the perfect movie for like kind of like white, a little bit into finance, like
Yeah. Finance bro.
like a finance bro, like that a preteen who's like sort of into finance. That's like my awakening, and like losing my innocence almost.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
like you see that because one of the first scenes is like him like with like a prostitute or something.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like doing all these drugs and stuff. And like
Yeah.
as a 13-year-old, like it's just so cool. And every little boy from the suburbs wants to be like him,
Yeah, have money, the drugs, and
Yeah,
and then
Margot Robbie.
yeah. Oh man, she's fucking amazing.
Yeah, she's really good.
And then McConaughey, that whole.
Yeah, yeah, I love that.
But yeah, there's a lot I haven't watched. I watched a lot of movies, and I think I don't know. Sometimes of the bigger ones, I have a real problem when someone tells me like you should watch this.
Oh, I was just thinking that. Like, I'm not like you gotta watch this guy, or like
Yeah.
a must-see movie. Like, there's no such thing as that.
Yeah,
Like, I don't gotta do that.
yeah. It's just I think when someone tells me you need to see this, my brain automatically goes, "You're not seeing that.
Yeah.
You're gonna take longer time to see that.
Yeah.
Like, you want to watch some other show that's anything, do that instead of watching what they're recommending.
Yeah.
And then the more they tell me, the more I'm like, don't like.
And like if someone does recommend a movie to me and like I hate it, then they're done.
Yeah.
I'm cut off. Like I have a one no tolerance policy for like bad movie recommendations.
Huh?
I remember this one coworker recommended this, I think it's a Christmas movie called Love Actually,
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
I just could not get into it. Like
Mhm.
I just was like painfully like clicking the screen, like how long left, like
Yeah.
how long should I give this? And after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not taking any more recommendations.
No, it's for me. It's tough to not finish it. Just like I couldn't get into Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I mean, a
Like,
lot of like I'm more of a movie guy, but especially
mm,
shows. Like I just have trouble getting into shows sometimes
mm,
because like they'll take a little bit too long to develop, and they're like 5 seasons, 6 seasons
yeah,
with like 40-minute episodes. Um, so yeah, I like movies better. I feel like they're higher
something you
quality.
can just drop in, drop out.
Yeah,
Nothing like
yeah,
2 hour thing. It's done. And if it was good, then there was another one. But the second one isn't usually ever as good.
yeah.
I feel you.
You big show guy? Like you watch any shows?
Not too big of a show. My favorite last show that I really got into was Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I didn't watch it, but I think my parents were big fans of that.
Nice. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean,
Yeah.
my younger brother was a big fan of
Oh,
that.
okay. All
Yeah,
right.
my
Thank
very
you.
young
Thank you.
brother was a.
All right. Yeah, we can bring him in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just yeah. I mean, it's based off Karate Kid,
Hmm.
and just kind of it does a good job of following that story,
Hmm.
and they do a good job incorporating everything back into. So I think
That's cool.
that was decent, and then
Did you see the Jaden Smith Karate Kid?
yeah,
Yeah, I saw
yeah.
that. Like I think in the theaters when it came out. What'd you think of that one?
It was all right. It was, and it did bring the question of like, how is this Karate Kid? Like it wasn't,
Yeah.
you know. But then they made the new one,
I didn't
and
see the new one.
yeah, it's
The
called like
movie?
Karate Kid Legends,
Damn.
and they combined they
Oh,
connected it
really?
all together,
Oh, that's cool.
and the fighting was kind of crazy in that movie because they literally pick some guy up and like toss him and kick him, and I'm like, how the
Yeah.
fuck is this a real?
Yeah, they did
Like,
karate.
yeah, this is Mortal Kombat. Like this isn't
Yeah.
karate anymore.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, like it did a good job of just tying in, and it's still being original itself.
Hmm.
But
Yeah. Oh, why does it seem like every movie these days is like a remake or like some sort of like spin-off or something? It's weird.
I feel like they're trying to like as cool as the Marvel movies were, they kind of got Hollywood in this thinking of like we need to make everything a universe.
Yeah.
Like everything needs to be this connected way and everything,
Hmm.
and it can be, but if you do it right, if you're just
Hmm.
kind of just do it to kind of get to cash grab people to go see this,
Yeah.
then it's like then you're not doing it for the right reason.
And like even like after Endgame, like I was kind of out with Marvel.
Yeah,
Like I saw the like I wasn't a big Marvel fan, but when Endgame came out, I was like, okay, I'll see if I can watch a bunch of them and then go see Endgame. And so
yeah,
I did, and then like it's called Endgame. It's the end of the game. It's the
yeah,
end. But they kept coming out with more.
yeah,
Like, what am I gonna watch 10 more of these things?
yeah. I
With
think
like shittier characters? Like I don't want to do
yeah,
that.
I think it would have done them huge justice to just take like a good hiatus,
Hmm.
giving themselves like a 5 year break or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
and just to make people want to miss this movie. Because you're right. How do you have Endgame and then like a couple months later another movie?
Yeah, you see the promo for like I don't know what even.
Spider Man was
Yeah,
next after that,
Spider-Man,
and it's
yeah.
just like you do have that little interest of like, all right, cool, let's see a little of this aftermath. But the fact
Mhm.
that like they should have just taken hiatus and just been like,
Yeah,
you know
it's
what?
too soon.
Yeah, you can't be missed if you never leave.
That's right.
Yeah,
And like right after Iron Man died, like you got to take a little bit to settle. You
yeah,
can't go right into it with other stuff.
yeah.
Like, it's too soon.
They're bringing them back.
Hmm.
They're
Oh
bringing
yeah,
Downey Jr.
yeah.
They're bringing Downey Jr. back. I mean, apparently he's playing Doom, but it's like, and then Captain America's coming. Like a lot of people are coming back that we thought were gone.
Right. And
So
now it just feels like a money grab. Now
yeah,
it's just like you're just trying to get people to love
yeah,
it.
I'm still excited, but
You're like, I'm still gonna see
yeah,
that, but like,
and and I'm part of the problem. But
yeah, yeah. Do you have a favorite Marvel movie?
oh, you know what? I would the first, well, I guess not the first, but like the 2008 Incredible Hulk, the
Oh
one
yeah,
with Edward Norton.
yeah, yeah. That
That
one's
one,
really good.
because that's actually in my top five movies of all time.
That's like a movie. It doesn't even feel like a superhero
Yeah,
movie. Yeah, I like that
yeah,
one.
because then even the action in it is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Like that's something I would just I like watching back and just watching scenes of movies, and that's something I always go back to.
yeah. I should see that one again.
Yeah,
And like,
that.
I respect Edward Norton as an actor a lot. So
Yeah, and then it's how much of a nerd I was back then because I would like read everything. When I found out he wasn't coming back, I was like, "What the fuck?"
yeah,
And the reason they didn't want him back was because he had different ideas of what the studio wanted to do with like the Hulk and Bruce Banner. Where he was like, "Oh, I think he should be more like Bruce Banner should just kind of be more like separated and kind of like be afraid of all this stuff."
yeah,
And they're like, "No, we just want him in and kind of like hanging out." And then they're like, "No, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't think the character would do this."
yeah,
And then they're like, "All right, cool. What's Mark Ruffalo doing?"
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but
I like that first one a lot.
it was a great movie. But other than that, yeah, I'm upset that they didn't bring him in, and it makes sense build wise. Edward Norton's a scrawny guy. Like that's the whole
Yeah.
thing about the Hulk. It's like Bruce Banner is a scrawny guy
Mm-hmm.
that becomes this huge monster. Like Mark Ruffalo has some build to him, so just
Yeah.
have him become even just a bigger version of himself. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, that's not really what we're here for.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the first Iron Man too. I think that came out like the same year.
Yeah,
And I just love the whole backstory. You know, he's in like the Middle East or something,
yeah,
and he gets captured and he creates the Iron Man suit out of scraps. I
yeah,
love that origin story, and even the first like Captain America movie,
yeah,
like is kind of the first like almost the movie in the sequence of like all the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
MCU. Like I love those earlier movies when you're kind of building the story and the character development.
They did it good.
Yeah,
They did it
you
right.
get to see that kind of like all play out in the Avengers movies, and it all comes together.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I just love all that, all the early movies.
Yeah. Any writing that takes its time to cultivate something just huge, like I have mad like appreciation for.
Yeah, what made the like original Marvel like up until Endgame really cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
All the Easter eggs, all the little things that
Yeah.
you're like, oh shit, this,
Yeah, the end credit scenes.
Yeah.
Like
Name
really
drops during the
sick.
movies too.
Yeah,
And you're just like if you were a nerd, you're like, oh, I know what that is, you know. Because there were people. I remember when the Winter Soldier came out, like the movie trailer for it.
Mhm.
Um, people were like, "Oh, that's Bucky," and people were like,
Yeah.
"Why are you spoiling this?" And like, but that's an old comic.
Mhm.
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
you
like,
ball like I do, huh?
yeah. There's a whole source material to this, you know.
Hmm.
But they created its own thing. But yeah, I don't know. I just strongly feel they should have taken a hiatus.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Um, like, have you ever? Do you listen to Childish Gambino?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Like
That-
he's like a big like what sometimes when I think of an artist, I think of like when I first started listening to them or when I really got into them, and like it was more like in the summer.
Mhm.
Like I would like lay outside or something or be outside listening to like it feels like summer. you know,
Yeah.
in like 2005.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of his.
Yeah, because that album, the one that has 3005, like the amount of work he actually put into that album is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a script that goes with it. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh no, I didn't.
There's a script that goes with it that at the time as it's released, like you could print it out and like you would read a lot, like you could read and then like certain songs are like soundtracks for that script.
Oh yeah, so it kind of plays like a soundtrack to like a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then people found out that there was like secret code in it also.
Really?
Yeah, and they found that there was a secret track there, which I thought was amazing because like back with CDs and tapes, a secret track was you just let the thing play Most
Yeah.
people wouldn't. They would just stop it and like start it over.
Mhm.
But if you let it play long enough, like a minute or two, a new song that wasn't listed would come up.
Really?
Yeah, but what Childish Gambino did or Donald Glover did was he he released a mixtape after that with just like one like the last song with just instrumentals,
Hmm.
and then he had to give people a clue where he's like, look into the code.
Yeah, yeah, and they found their secret
Yeah.
song.
Then they found that there was like a secret audio file that was crypted into something. You
Damn,
got the code, and once you synced up those things together, it made a remix of 3005.
that's crazy. I need to listen to that.
Yeah,
That's
so
sick.
stuff like that where it's like, damn, this guy put in work.
Yeah,
Like
it's awesome.
he literally sat down and it's like, this is what I want to create, and
Hmm.
he went about it in so many ways. I'm like, I gotta respect that.
Yeah, nothing like a guy who's just like scheming about some
Yeah,
plotting.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
You a wrestling fan?
What's that?
Were you a wrestling fan?
Not really, honestly.
No.
Um,
You had friends growing up?
a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I think the reason for that is my parents are like more like liberal, and
Mm,
so my mom especially did not like us watching like physical like combat. Like
mm,
yeah, we watch like normal sports and like I guess football is like more violent.
yeah.
We couldn't play it, but you know we were like fans of it. But she did not want us watching like UFC or like wrestling and all that.
Mm,
And so like for some reason I never really got into WWE and stuff.
yeah.
Um, I imagine you were.
Yeah. Yeah. Late. Yeah. It was. It's a good soap opera.
Yeah.
That's what it really is.
You know, I don't know who said it, but someone was like WWE or like professional wrestling is like anime for like white people.
that is good.
Yeah, because there's like, you know, characters and there's heels and you
Yeah.
know they have these like scripts they follow. Oh, you ever see the movie um what's it called? The
The-
one with Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen White.
Oh, Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cried
Yeah.
after that one. Speaking of
That
crying.
that family's gone through a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Like someone
Yeah.
had told me before I watched it that like a bunch of them like killed themselves and stuff, and I was like, oh really? Well, I'll still watch it anyway. Like it's
Yeah.
a good movie. It still really like, moved me.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
No, it really is. And then the tragedy that family just went through.
I know. Yeah,
And
it's
then you're just like,
crazy.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Like
Especially I don't know his name, but Zac Efron's character, like maybe something Von Erich.
yeah, I think Eric.
Yeah.
I forget their names, but yeah.
But he's like still living and like, you know, but all his family members are dead. Like that's crazy.
That's insane to
Yeah.
outlive so many other family
Yeah.
members, like, and especially for the parents, for them so married to like bury their own children.
Yeah. And like that, you know, there's one scene, I can't remember the details, but the dad was like all mad that the guy like killed himself or that the brother didn't help the other brother. Like the brother didn't like Zac Efron didn't help Jeremy Allen White character.
Yeah,
And it was like so infuriating because the dad is like such like an asshole in the movie.
yeah, and it's crazy because the dad was really intertwined with the business where he's like,
Yeah.
you have to do this and everything, and yeah, because they were led to this career,
Hmm.
you know. I mean, it looks like a good career now. But back then, I just keep hearing mayhem stories about how it was just a real shit show.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of entertainment business, like your like show business type stuff, like especially something so like violent like this. It's
Yeah.
like such like a brutal business because like ultimately, if you don't like get out there and like you know throw yourself on another man, you know the people that's what the people want.
Yeah. And then I
Oh,
read
yeah,
it.
Andre.
Big Show.
Oh,
There was a wrestler I was a huge fan of. I don't know if you know Eddie Guerrero. Well, I don't know
I've
if
heard the
you.
name, but I'm not
Yeah.
super in touch with that.
This is how much I liked wrestling. I read his book.
Yeah,
Like, apparently, I don't know if he actually wrote it or not. Maybe someone wrote it for him with stuff that he talked about.
yeah,
But he has this part where he says like that he gets annoyed about how like people don't respect wrestling.
yeah.
Like they're like it's fake.
Hmm.
But yet, he had a storyline where he was like dating another wrestler, which obviously just acting.
Hmm.
But they would tell his wife like, "How are you letting him cheat on you like that?"
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "All right, so like, where do you guys draw the line at real and fake?
Hmm.
Like, I get tossed through a table and that's fake,
Yeah.
but me like just having my arm around someone like it means I'm fucking her.
Uh-huh.
Like, what is this? Like,
Yeah, that's an
where are
interesting
we gonna
point.
draw the line?
Yeah. And like you don't go into a movie and be like, or go to a play and be like, yeah, that shit is fake.
Yeah,
That didn't
yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Like, these people, they just got on stage, like they're not really, it's
Yeah.
not really happening.
I used to think that in movies, like, they would wait for the kid actors to grow up for like time skips.
Mm-hmm.
And then be like, yeah, that's that guy.
Yeah.
They halted production for 20 years.
Yeah.
And then it started, kept going this. Like,
Yeah, and then you realize like, oh damn, it really didn't happen like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. What's Macaulay Culkin doing in this
Yeah.
other movie? Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. But, Leo, any closing thoughts? Anything you want to share? Any topic you want to go on?
Not really. I mean, it was good talking to you.
Yeah, nice talking
Thanks
to
for
you
having me
too.
on.
Yeah, you know what? Throw your socials out.
Oh yeah, Leo117, Leo.117 is my Insta. That's pretty much the only one I'm running with right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit me up, follow me. My phone number is
Right.
I live at
Yeah.
in LaGrange on 49.
Grange.
LaGrange, yeah.
Leo, you're a very funny man. You think you have a good career ahead of you, or a good,
Thank
whatever
you.
you want to take
Appreciate
with
that.
this, just
You as
stick with
well.
it, and we'll see what the future brings.
Yeah, we'll
I
see what the
just
future
I just
holds.
know you'll be in it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, right. I hope so,
I
right?
will be in the future. I think that's so kind of you, Ruben.
Yeah.
I'll be alive tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
right.
appreciate that. I hope the same for you.
I would just imagine you're like, yeah, wish for you. I'm like, what do you know?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Ruben?
What do you know right
What do you
now,
mean the future?
man?
What you don't mean? What do you mean you're gonna be in the future?
Like,
what do you know?
It would just be like, you got a good year ahead of you.
Yeah, like, what do you-
In comedy or
Yeah.
or just in general. But all right, Leo, thanks. That was another episode of Wait What? Catch you on the next one, guys.